Hello everyone, so my name is Guilherme dos Santos. So this is a mobile application for secure digital legacy management. So the name is LifeVault. So LifeVault is a mobile application that allows users to securely store their digital assets, so password, account, subscription, or anything they want to make sure that it's safe. So and that first person accessing the events of the owner's left or capacity. So if you want to put someone to have access to your data when you die or something happened to you, and you have no capacity to check it then, so you can just put a first person. So the problem is 95% of UK adults have digital assets, but only 12% have included in their will. So this is a big number. So nobody cares because nobody check it. No one to die yet, so nobody wants to die. So you don't think about it, but it's really important. The solution is a security encryption vault with a monthly checking system that automatically grants access to a trust contact if the user becomes active. So basically, when you are active for days or months, it's up to you. You can just choose in your app. So it's going a notification for the first person that is say to him, hey, hello, your person doesn't reply anymore. So if you want, you can just contact them or access his data. So the artifact is fully functional mobile app prototype with a PIN lock, encryption, and first person access to it. So I chose this project because a few years ago, one of my parents just passed away with my family, and then we faced this issue. So nobody had access to anything, so we get a lot of trouble to access his data because it's something we necessary to access to. So the aims and objectives. So to design and develop a LifeVault, so the application, a mobile application that enables users to securely store digital assets and pass them to a verified first person. So we build in 4 objects. So the first investigate existing digital legacy, solution, encryption standards, and general data protection regulation. So then is produced with interface wireframes and fully functional mobile prototype with the all keys screen. So then build a PIN authentication, monthly check system, and trust person notification tool. And finally, conduct usability testing using questionnaire to evaluate effectiveness. So research and implementation. So first, we're going to use the React Native cross-platform mobile framework in JavaScript. So to use a build and interface. So we have a challenge here that feature layout consists across the platform. So the screen size, different mobile, iOS or Android. So the second is advanced encryption standards. So apply to encrypt all storage assets locally on device. And async storage, local persistent key value storage to React Native. So and finally push notification. So deliver month check and remind and trust person alerts notification automatically. Like I said before, this is a challenge for us as well because across the different devices, so you need to allow the notification for all different devices. So it is a challenge that we have. So project management, I choose Agile because it's flexible. You can build the app with the feedbacks. So when you are start building and start testing, so it's some feedback that we think is good to improve. So in the middle, you can just adapt to your application. So here's the sprint down. We're going to talk about each one. So the sprint 1, research and planning. So the goal is understand the problem space, research existing solution, and plan the full project. Here you can see the dashboard, how it's going to be the app. So just show the encryption, how they work. This here access is a personal trust control. So monthly checking, just to create your account. So the sprint 2 is design. So the goal is design our application screen with a clean, professional and user interface that feels trustworthy and easy to use. So here is the PIN lock screen. So here we just have the PIN, but the main goal for this part is make sure that you can use a 3-factor authentication, that is Face ID or biometric, and also the passkey. So this is an example, yeah. So the development. So the goal is build the main app functionality, navigation, wall display, and the set management. So here you can see the check-in. So the 27 is a running day. So in 27 they need to come in the app, just one click, check-in, and you just put off. That's it. So here is your assets. So everything you need to save, you can add more and personalize, put anything that you want to make sure that is important to you. And if something happens, someone just can have access and help. So you can just put here. So the testing, the goal is validate the app through structure, usability, test and identify and remind bugs or user experience issues. So this part is the application is for the first person. So here's just an example that how they gonna show for them. Like here we can see there is an issue for the bugs for the application. I need to fix it. So just something we can just provide best quality. So 25 is reports and launch. So the goal is to present a complete live code prototype, deliver the final live demonstration, and reflect a lesson learned. So this is the main screen when you open. So you change the ping, Face ID biometrics, encryption. So frequency, here is showing month, but you can just put days, month, year, is up to you. So here notification. So here always need to be allowed, because if you don't see the notification, basically you're not going to do anything, and the person gonna receive a notification that you are not checking your app. So the evaluation, so is a usability test. So 5 or 8% contact demographic, task-based scenarios, add sets, set first person, checking. So these are important. You just put 5 or 8, but we thinking put more person because when we have more feedbacks, it's best to make sure that app is safe, because in this application use your safety data, something important to you. So they need, before they need to be sure that they working properly. So the questionnaire was actually an online survey, so Google form. Likert scale questionnaire, 1 of 5 on ease of use, and open question for qualitative feedback. Conclusion in future work. So the conclusion is live vote address a real growing problem. Like we say, nobody's here think to die, but it's important to think this right now, because when they happen, we never will know. Tomorrow, maybe we're not here. So it's better to think like now to make sure that you also have access to your data. So the app delivers encryption, PIN authentication, and verified first person access flow. Agile methodology, like say, is flexible to use the feedbacks to improve the application. And the future work, biometric authentication, like I said before, I have just PIN for right now, but the main goal is put minimum 3 factors authentication, cloud backup. So not now, the data is going to be only in your phone, but in the future we think to put this in the cloud, because if you lose your phone, it's stolen or something, so your data you can just upload in another smartphone, and that one's going to be locked forever. Legal document employee, US Android store deployment, and multi-trust person support. So this I think is important as well, because if you just put a one trust person, if in the car with you and something happen, so it's gone. So you actually put more than one. And this is a reference. So any question like this?
Is there an app or something similar to this process?
In the Apple, it has something similar, but it's just for the password that you put in your smartphone. So it's not for everything. You cannot build in something or put anything extra. Just for if you log in your email or your password is going to be saved to the Apple. They have a wheel.
You can't answer.
No.
So this is like one of a kind. This is like one of a kind. This is very new. Yeah. It's actually very fresh.
Yeah, nice.
One of a kind. Thank you.
Excellent.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.